Okay, it is time for more Roguelands, more 9.1, 0.9.1. I will be reading up on these as I go, but I have made a level 10 of literally every lance. My goal is to be able to actually share with you what these things do, and to see if there's something that seems feasible in the way of the lances now. So I haven't made them yet, but I have farmed them all to max, and it took some time, let me tell you. So, obviously I haven't made them all purple. Why do that when I don't know which ones are good? I just made one of each and got lucky with a couple of them. Also, I will be farming up a Forge Blade before I craft any more weapons. Everyone should do that. The Forge Blade gives you a 10% better chance of getting the higher tiers when you make an item. So that's fantastic. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to put all of these in my inventories. That's faster. Ha ha ha. I win. Oh. Almost won. So, if we go to Mech City. Sorry, I just woke up, so I'm a little... I spent a long time farming last night, if you can't tell from all the lances. Okay, so first things first, I will need all of my gems. And then you first. Oh. Well, that's irritating. Can I just put this in there? I can. Galaxy Lance. Doombringer. King's Lance. Firestorm. Stormbringer. Dragon Whisker. World's End. Dark Force. Gungnir. I swear I've heard that before. Heartseeker. Devil's Bane. Vengeful Spirit. Oh. Emblem Fates. World Reborn. Wait a minute. World's End, World Reborn. Just checking. Spirit Lance. Longinus. Rampart Golem. And Dragoon Lance. Cool. Alright. So now I go to the ship. And I quickly save and quit to make sure that that doesn't get lost if something weird happens. And yes, taking all of them in to test. In the first world. If I die there, I deserve to die there. It's basically how that works. Alright, so I'm going to read what each of these do straight from the patch notes so that there's no confusion. The first item is the Galaxy Lance. While in combat mode, damage is reduced by a random number between 1 and your dex divided by 4, but a max reduction of 15. Damage equals strength plus dex over 2. Alright, so we're going to see exactly what that means. If it's strength plus dex over 2, and that would mean half dex, or strength plus dex halved. No, that can't be right. So it's strength over dex over 2, so it should be 41, 74, 374. That should be what it does. Alright. Ooh, I like the shield effect. Yep, 374, so that answers that question. Typical lance in most ways. And just like normal lances, you can control completely, but you have to be actively controlling or you do this. Actually, that only happens on the ground. So in the air, you have full control. That's good to know. Alright. Whap-a-dap. Wow. Alright, so still taking dumb damage from it. That's okay. And, that's right, I'm supposed to be testing its damage ability. Okay. Dex divided by 4. And it's a random number. So my dex divided by 4 is 20. So I already have the max damage reduction? For having almost no dex? That seems stupid. Didn't reduce any damage. That didn't reduce any damage. That didn't reduce any damage. That didn't reduce any damage. Didn't reduce any. Didn't reduce any. Didn't reduce any. Okay, so either it's broken, or I don't have enough dex to make it work. Ow. I'm gonna go with not enough dex to make it work. Alright. Next lance. Hello, Xanon. How goes it? World's End is next. I'm testing every lance and just reading what they do. So, last one reduced damage supposedly, but it wasn't working. Damage was calculated exactly right, though. Alright, World's End. Movement is reduced by 5. That's definite. But dashing is just as effective as ever. So that's good. Cool. Well, I appreciate having you. I've made literally farmed up every lance because of the new abilities they have, so that we can look at them and see if there's something worthwhile. And the first one that looks like it might be worthwhile is this World's End one. Movement is reduced by 5, which can be countered by mods, but the damage is strength plus dex times 2. So if I'm calculating that right, that should be 170, 470, 500 plus? Yeah. Oh, wow. If you got a dex build with strength secondary, that would be insane. That you could do thousands of damage. Or 300. Yeah, you could do somewhere near 900 damage with 4 crits. I can see that being OP. Plus you can focus on dex things. Nothing else to it other than that, but you could focus on dex abilities and even have a gun secondary and get this out to do all your farming and smashing. That's awesome. Cool. Strength Faith. I do think there are a couple designed for Strength Faith, and I will get to those because this character is designed Strength Faith. Right with you there. Bob 2.0 is Strength Faith. Yeah. Though he does have some dex due to the Siege Helm. Anyways. Next is the Emblem Fates. Attack makes you dash forward really fast, damages strength plus dex. So this should be a straight 400 something damage. Whoa, holy crap. Okay. That is insane. That is that's a hell of a dash. You better not be in an area where you're going to die if you dash forward, but if you're farming things, like experience the Caius, you can be wow, and it accelerates too. It works in the air. Oh my god. That is some crazy nonsense. I'm having fun with it though, I'm not going to lie. This is going to be my special lance. Okay. Well, that one's pretty obvious. Now I got to test its damage. Not that it really matters. Strength plus dex, so like I said, it should be 400 something. Go find something to smack with it. Okay, so that's correct. So its damage calculations are all correct. Yeah, right? You just grab... I need to get through the level fast. Hiya! I'm through the level. So awesome. I don't even know if it's definitely not efficient and effective or any of that, but it is just awesome. All right. So next we're trying the Doombringer. Okay, Doombringer. Take 1 damage every 2 seconds while in combat, but attacking summons a projectile that deals strength plus dex plus faith divided by 2. So all of those divided by 2 damage. The projectile does. My damage will be the same as normal. 1 damage every 2 seconds. Okay. Strength, dex, faith, currently. That's 492... 570 to 580. Is that correct? 580 damage with those combined? Without focusing on trying to combine those? All the other armors are going to start being relevant as people try to do these. That'd be a lot of damage. Oh my god. Oh, but right, divided by 2. Right. And I don't think it's calculating correct. Does that projectile just go... Oh, you call where it goes. That's actually not bad. I could see that being used in the proper build, as long as you were avoiding damage from everything else by keeping your range. Then again, the half damage makes it a little less valuable. And it hurts. So, I'm not sure what I feel about that one, Xanon. Am I saying that right, by Xanonbile 9? Hope I'm saying that right. Dark Force. Yeah, it would be great. Like my, I have a character that's got a lot of vitality and mods that I'm testing. He wouldn't even be affected by it. Okay, cool. He wouldn't be even affected by it. At the same time, that requires those mods if you don't have a lot of vitality, and it doesn't give you damage based on vitality. So I'm not seeing it as particularly useful. Dark Force. Bonus damage equals 4 times the number of missing HP points. So I currently do 333, and I'm missing 2. So that should be missing 2, 3. Okay. 20 plus bonus damage. Yeah, that's right. And every time I get hit, it's dramatically more. What are we at? 86, so that should be 14 times 4 is 40-something bonus damage. Yeah. Yeah, that's entirely what it's based on, but you have to be at low health. That's dangerous, especially the new version of the challenge modes. Alright, so we're going to move past that one. And World Reborn. World Reborn damages strength plus faith plus dex divided by 2. So that's 122, 129 divided by 2. So roughly 229, sorry, divided by 2. So it's like 210 or 110 added to my strength. So it's 400 something damage. We'll test it on cow. Yeah, so it's pretty stable and obvious. Alright, neat. I did not hack the game. I refuse. I farmed all the experience for all these for this test last night. It took a long time. The only thing I've ever touched that had anything to do with a hack was someone once gave me a Moloch's, one of Moloch's weapons at legendary quality already, and I found out that he hacked it. I think he was honest about it. He didn't like hide it or anything, but I just never used it because I didn't want to use a hacked weapon. Plus, I didn't have any magic-based characters. The new Gauntlet. I've never hacked the game though. Only 2 tech and magic. Because I don't have anything that adds tech and magic, and nothing on my gear. I never got more tech or magic. Is that uncommon? Because I haven't hacked, I promise. So I don't know what could have caused that, but I only have 2 tech and I only have 2 magic. I don't have any gear that adds it, and I don't have anything else. Yeah, so it's nothing special, promise. It levels up some stats. I know for sure your well, I know it levels up your bar. It doesn't necessarily level up the extra stats unless you have something to level up those stats. Your health will gain points occasionally on their own, and your same with your mana bar and your agility bar. That I know. That's all I know for sure. Your stamina bar. Everything else I think is based on your set talents at the beginning and your talents for your race. Real quick, if your race is +2 strength and +1 dex, every 3rd level you'll get +2 strength and +1 dex again. And if you chose vitality and magic for your 2 other stats, you'd get 1 each of those every 2 levels. I can't even say it right. If you chose your stats as magic and tech, like an example like we're doing now, you would get +1 to magic and tech every level for 1 level, then 2 levels. And the 3rd level, you actually get your stats races, your races stats again. And then the next level, it's your 2 chosen ones again, and chosen ones again, then your races again. So every 3rd level, it's special. But it doesn't, other than the fact that you gain you gain health anyways, not vitality. You gain mana and you gain stamina through some other means that I haven't actually determined because I've never really looked at it. I just know that you gain it when you level. You're not wrong. You do gain stuff, but you don't gain the actual stats. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Anyways, this will be a relevant test because apparently this one I've got now, the King's Lance, shoots projectiles that are tech. And they are based on projectile range, I can tell. So they should do almost no damage, is what they should do. 5. Yep, they do exactly your tech stat. That's kind of cool. And otherwise, so strength tech build would be ideal for that, I guess. Now the Gunyer. No worries, Xanon. Gunyer. Bonus speed, damages strength plus magic divided by 2. 10% increased chance to crit chance. That's cool. So that'd be my strength plus 1. Actually, with this lance, it should be either 3-3-5 or 3-3-6, depending on how it does that division. Let's see. 3-3-5. So it does it. It rounds down, basically. Nothing else special about it, except I'm faster. Definitely faster, that's for sure. Okay, cool. Spirit Lance. Spirit Lance does... While in the air, deals 2 times strength plus faith. Whoa. And jumping and dashing causes spin even in combat mode. 2 times strength plus faith. That should be an insane amount of damage in this character. That should be 666, 766. That should be 800 plus while in the air. Holy crap! Holy crap! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is awesome. So if you're not in the air, you just saw it, it does normal damage. But it gets that bonus. Does it spin attack too? No. How did I do normal damage to that one guy? Oh my god. That's relevant. Okay, it doesn't have any funny hitboxes. Wow. That is interesting. Okay, that's the first strength faith-based one. I can see that being wonderful for just raw damage in melee combat. It won't like add to your photon blade or anything, but I mean that's still fantastic. So there you go. There's one. Firestorm. Firestorm does shoots a fire projectile, scales with magic. So it should be again super weak for whoa. Okay, that's not normal. It does hit through multiple segments like all the coolest things though. Alright, but it needs your magic stat. Relevant. Okay. Heartseeker. Heartseeker is extra 20% crit chance, extra plus 0.5 towards crit damage bonus, and damages strength plus vitality over 2. Oh. So it should be about 63 vitality. So 396 or something like that. I must have added wrong. It doesn't matter. That's all it does. Nothing fancy, but it's cool damage. Looks nice. It looks nice, that's for sure. Longinus. Longinus, strength plus... there's also strength plus Vita over 2. And heals 5 HP upon a crit. You don't say. Let me go take some damage and try to crit things. Okay, you hit me. You hit me. Come on. Hit me. I need to be hit. Gotta get hit a little more so it looks cool. Come on. There you go. Okay. Crit. Yep, that works. That definitely works. That was awesome. Okay. Happy with that. If you got a high crit build, segmented things would just rapidly heal you. That could work. If you focused right. Let's see. Thanks for following me, Xanon. I appreciate it. Stormbringer. Stormbringer. Attacks you 7 mana. Fires a beam of lightning that scales with magic. So it'll do diddly for damage. Whoa! It fires it forward. Holy crap. Holy crap. You got a magic focused build and that would be insane. Oh my god. Well, I love it. I want it to be more. Wow. Now, it drains a lot of magic really fast. You can see that. Mana. But that's not its point. Ow. Damn. I love that effect. That is so cool. Alright, I'm going to have to make a character based on that. I think I might already have a magic melee character with magic primary. Maybe. If I do, they're getting a Stormbringer. That is just sweet. Alright. Devil's Bane. Okay, so Devil's Bane shoots 2 projectiles that scale with magic divided by 2. So since it's dividing it, and it should be 2 damage per projectile. What the? Am I hitting that with something? Is it doing faith divided by 2? Did I read that wrong? Devil's Bane. It says magic divided by 2. This is Devil's Bane, right? It totally is. If it's faith, then it's currently bugged. Let me just go back in and see real fast. Alright, I can test it here. Alright, so if it's faith, it should be 70-something. 74? If I can do that without hitting the stupid cow. Oh, we go in anyways. All these look so good. Yes. Yes, they are. Except we still don't know what the advanced battle chips do. They might be so overwhelmingly powerful that they counteract it. And that you don't want the lance exclusively. It might be a situational thing where you switch the weapon out. That's possible too. Oh, and you do control where the projectiles go. That's good to know. Okay. I was trying to figure out where they were focused on. Now this doesn't, take away from anything, so that's potentially powerful. Rampart Golem abilities. Is this the Rampart Golem? It should be. Yep. Okay. Rampart Golem. When mana is full, damage is strength plus magic plus faith. When mana is full. Alright, so my mana has to be full. If you're spending mana, it's useless. Strength. Okay, that's 3. It should just be pretty much by normal combo. 4, almost 500. Yeah. So, that's just a direct thing, and when I'm at full HP. So if I were to do this, I have to do it full magic, it would just get its normal bonus. I don't know why I did that. I can't even test when I'm hitting everything with my photon blade. Shit. Yeah. Wait, that was a crit. Damn it. Oh, I messed that up, but I'm pretty sure it worked exactly as intended. Yeah, you know they're going to be amazing, but he didn't add the actual ability yet. I think he almost should have waited, but at least they're in, and there is something to do, namely collect your post 100 chips, and at least there is 100 cap now, so people aren't inspired to go to ridiculous lengths to gain level 300 so they could do one-shotting of all the things. I thought that was really silly. Always did. Dragon Whisker is the next one. Okay, so Dragon Whisker, strength plus dex divided by 2 again, so it should be 370 something. For this character anyways. Am I faster? Is my dash faster at this? Wait a second. With bonus dash. Yeah, it has bonus dash. Cool. I didn't read that for some reason. You can see I have the Mega Slash, by the way. So I've gotten multiple chips, and they obviously don't do anything. So that's correct. Nothing exciting about that past the dash, and the dash can be added with mods, so nothing super special. Vengeful Spirit. Vengeful Spirit, strength plus dex divided by 2, same damage, and upon crit you gain all mana. You don't say. Okay. Gonna let this photon blade go away, and then I'm gonna see if it really works. Come on. Photon blade lasts so long. There you are. Okay. On crit you gain all mana, huh? Holy crap, first crit and all mana. That's potentially useful for a heavy crit build. You could spam mana things infinitely. That could be powerful with the battle chips. I just realized. Ooh. Okay. Well, we'll leave it there for the moment. Dragoon Lance is the final one. Dragoon Lance. There you go. Strength plus dex times 2. And strength plus dex times 3 and mana is above 10, but mana is drained pretty quickly. So it drains mana, but it should be doing, with low dex right now, 160, 172, 472, so 500 plus? Yeah. Holy crap. This does a ton of damage, but it's constantly draining mana. Interesting. Definitely draining mana faster than, oh, and it's times, that's what's going on. It's times 3 when I'm above 10 mana. But the mana drains rapidly. So this guy, you want to be out of combat mode whenever you're not actually hitting something. And if you are doing that, you can conserve fairly efficiently if you have a mana gaining build, and I do, by the way. This is about as fast as you can expect to get your mana back without pots. Okay, so that's a very exhaustive one. You'd have to switch between that and the Vengeful Spirit to make it worthwhile. That is truly interesting. Alright, so there are all the lances. Noteworthy ones for me were the World's End, which is strength plus dex times 2 always, at the cost of movement, but you can counteract that. Obviously, our beautiful 2 times strength plus faith Spirit Lance. That thing was crazy. So the best ones were the Spirit Lance for raw damage for this build. And then we had the World's End for raw damage without much consequence, and the Emblem Fates, the greatest lance or item in the game. No holds barred. If you're farming items, you just have no reason not to do this. Just fly through the levels. I'm so satisfied right now. You're going to take so much damage doing this, but look at how much fun it is. I can't even be upset about it. That is too cool. Alright. That's awesome. Alright, so that's all the lances. Anything in particular you missed or you want to see or you want to know, Xenon? Because I've done all the endgame stuff too. And I have tested the damage and HP of things since the patch. They are harder in challenge modes. Let me put all these lances away. What was that one that was bugged? I've got to make a note of it. It was one that was supposed to do faith. Devil's Bane. Devil's Bane's bugged because it was based on faith, not magic. Right. Recipe for the Spirit Lance. Certainly can. The Spirit Lance is you make the High Wind and use an Omega Shard. So you go here. That's the High Wind, I think. Let me make sure about that. I'm suddenly less sure. Oh, wait, see. High Wind, I'm not paying attention. This is the High Wind. You make the High Wind. So claws, shrooms, and rich alchem emblems. And then when you've made the High Wind, it's an Omega Shard. I actually just realized that I could have done that without checking my little guide. That's why I ordered them this way. 3rd tier, Aetherlight, Omega. See, Aetherlight, Darkened, Omega. That's what I did there. And from 1st tier to final tier. So, Spirit Lance is 3rd level, and that's the High Wind and Omega. That should just fit here. 3rd and Omega. Yeah, that works. So yeah, shrooms, claws, and a rich alchem. Now I am very clearly obligated to making my own, so I'm going to make it right now and see if I can get a purple one. Purple. Shrooms, claws, rich alchem. Do I have more shrooms? I have 1 more shroom. This is definitely not going to work. And about 1,000,000 claws. What am I doing? I'm not doing that yet. I am going to make the Forge Blade first. That's what I have to do first. Alright, so first things first. I think I was starting to do the swords and I just decided that it was too much effort. Forge Blade is Gadget Saber. Pretty sure. And definitely with Darkened. So I need to get a Gadget Saber up to par. Yeah. And doesn't even need to be of good quality. Keep this organized per your thing. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Is level that. I just realized I have no music on. I must have been listening to music. Done. Okay. And this, I'll just keep this here for safety. And challenge 3. And we'll level this to 10 in light speed. Okay. With the cool Caius music playing. What am I doing? I don't need to... That doesn't even need to be special to the character. Oh no, it's because I'm equipping the gadget. That's right. Never mind. We're cool. Alright. So it should take, if I correct in my calculating, 11 runs, that's the first one, to get this to 10. I'm not even going to look at its stats until I've done 11 runs. Let's not take unnecessary damage. Space pirates, you don't say. I don't care. Alright. So that should be 2. Cool. I did this so many times yesterday, you don't even know. I kept losing count, but I'm almost certain it was 11. 11 times to get to level 10 with an item. So, now this is 3. A challenge 3, killing nothing, obviously. So there's that. Oh, that sucks, man. What was your level 40s build? Oh. Also Strength and Faith? Or was that your primary and only tune? Because that hurts even worse. Oh, that is the worst. I am so sorry you went through that, Xenon. Yeah, you gotta be super careful if you're in a zone. Admittedly, did I just skip it without even doing it? I've already lost count. Again. Again. Terrible. I've survived some pretty insane things, but I've lost my share of high-level characters, that's for sure. Pretty sure I skipped it because I wasn't paying attention, so... No, maybe I didn't. So that should be 6 then. 6. Alright. I hate it when it does that. Whee! Whoa! No, thank you. Hehehe. Alright. And this should be 7. Cool. I had a legendary Forge Blade I got through luck when I made it just for the stats to test a tech melee character build. And I lost it, obviously. When I lost the character, which is a shame. He died to me trying a new type of attack setup that someone recommended, and it was just gone. And then, of course, they announced the Forge Blade's irrelevant, but it's not too much effort to get a Forge Blade back, so it could be so much worse. That was 8, right? I'll know. If I'm right about the number, I'll know in a minute. And 9. And this should be 10. Faster, faster, faster. So since this should be 10, I'm going to look at the experience in this weapon. And if I have one more to go, then I was counting correctly. I was. There it is. Alright. So one more, and then I can make this a forge blade. Which would be unbelievably valuable. 10% less mats used, basically, to get to purples and golds. That's what it is. And the forge blade is a darkened shard. So here, did I have an extra darkened from something? No, I don't. That's okay. Cool. Please make this a forge blade. I want it to be a blade what is forged. Neat. I'm just going to keep that equipped for a moment. Go back here. And now we're going to quickly use all these emblems to try to make that spirit lance. Oops, wrong window. Okay, so spirit lance is high wind. Well, that's a purple. I'm just gonna go for gold. That was holy crap. Make yourself a forge blade. I think it might be bugged right now because that's better than a 10% chance. Holy shit. Or I'm the luckiest ever. But there it is right there. Legendary Spirit Lance incoming. Oh my god, yes. Okay. That was satisfying. Wildly satisfying. Put that there. My forge blade here, because it's with all the emblems. That makes sense. Jesus. That's ridiculous. That's what that is. That is straight up. I have no words for what just happened now. I will put these away. Okay. And then just go right back into the challenge levels, I guess, and quickly get this up. So stupid. Alright. That's good for that. And now, select the right thing, don't be dummy. Okay. And back. I think this stream might be going longer than my normal. I try to keep them under an hour. Because of, actually, it's probably going almost 45 minutes. We're fine. Because I don't want the videos to be too long when they upload to YouTube. All my videos are always on YouTube afterwards, just so you know. So you can see my shenanigans from other days. Oh. Well, that was stupid. Wow, just can't dodge anything right now. Forget me. Alright. And that's 2. Keep going. Keep going. I don't have anything interesting to say while I'm doing this. This is just a quick experience farm on the fly to get the Spirit Lance up. Okay. 3. Thank you. It's in my profile on Twitch, so you can go just glance at it. 4. Come on. I should probably... Oh, wrong one. Damn it. There we go. Five. Oh, still 4. I prima jumped. I hate it when I do that when I'm doing this. Done it not too often, but often enough to irritate myself, that's for dang sure. Five. Keep sending me to Whisperwood. Don't appreciate it. And 6. And 7. 4 more runs. I feel like I'm doing a New Year's countdown, except I'm counting up still. So silly. 8. Good format and layouts for these highest levels the past few. And sure enough, I get Whisperwood for saying something. 9. Yes. Get your dodge down. Get your dodge down. Whoop. Yay. No combat in the 10 and 11. 10. Yeah, that's why I have this character with all swiftness battleships, and move speed. Not all swiftness battleships, all move speed on every piece of gear, and swiftness. I actually did it as a test, and it just worked in my favor, because then I could use it to farm. This character doesn't do much in the way of combat anymore, but because it's Faith Dex with all the move speed, I blow through everything, basically. You can probably see that. That is now where it needs to be, so I'll just trade that back. And we will just do some celebratory gold farming, because that's actually the equipment that I have, is my credit farming equipment on this character. That's what you've been seeing, which is not my usual. My usual equipment for him is here with his gold Excalibur. That was also luck, and his ridiculous gold false stat ring with all this crit damage and rate. But I want to farm some gold while I'm testing this spear, so I'm going to stay in this form. But I am going to add the crit rate damage and mana regen to it, because I just think that's the right thing to do. We will equip that, and I will come back here and just put that there. And it was Omega, right? Definitely Omega. Okay. So... and mana regen. Do I have enough mods? I don't have enough mana regen mods. I'm going to be farming for that too. It's definitely challenge 3 I'll be hitting up. What did I just say it was? Crit rate and damage, right? Yeah, crit rate and damage. Okay. That I have plenty of. And I'm always picky about the order because I want it to be clear in my gear. So yeah, that's good too. Okay, Mech City. Select here. Hey, Antasco. How are you doing? You missed the craziness, so I'll show you something in a second for fun. Though it will, of course, appear in my stream later. I was testing all the new lances. Ah, yes! Spirit Lance. I just realized that it should have my... It totally does. Has all the legendaries shown. These are all the base weapons. And these are all based in Aetherlight Omega. Yeah, so this... I have all the recipes, the Ultimate Swords Lances shown. I just made them all. That's what you missed. And tested them all. And we've tested the Spirit Lance thing. And the Spirit Lance thing is ridiculous. And I'm going to show you how. So, we'll be back to add more mana to this guy, but I should be okay without it for the moment. Okay. Yeah! Did you see my thing yesterday? Oh, I'm sorry, Antasco. If you saw my thing yesterday, I was testing the Buster Sword out. It's pretty cool. I haven't shown Xenon that, so I'll show you both something cool. Buster Sword, Heaven's Cloud, rather, does this Xenon, so you know. It's first of all, it's just does. It adds jump. That's the first thing it does, other than just having strength fight. And I've added faith to it, so don't think about that. And then it's a down swipe, which could be crazy for a proper shot at a segment enemy. And you can interrupt the swipe. It seems I was just interrupting it somehow. Oh, with dashes. So you can control it to a degree, but it is a fast swing. If you can't tell, the camera can't keep up with it. So. That's the cool Buster Sword thing. Now, the other thing that was cool, and this is the one that you missed in Tasco, was when I was testing all the lances I made, the Emblem Fates is the greatest weapon in the game. Yeah, it's crazy. I've got a gold one. I have zero doubt of that. Zero doubt. We can probably see close to what I'd be hitting for when I do crit, but actually not even close because I'm not using the right thing. But this is the best weapon ever. Hope you're ready, Antasco. If you haven't looked at the Emblem Fates, you can get so much momentum so fast. You can just fly across whole zones. It's crazy. If you can jump right, because you got to jump right. But I was testing it in levels, and it's insane. So, Emblem Fates. So fun. Sorry. I'm just having a blast. It's not necessarily powerful, it's just fun. It's wildly fun. What have you done? You gave me too many things, that's what he did. Alright, so, I'm gonna go get some credits, and then that'll be the end of the stream after I've tested that in Whisperwood for a bit, so that if I screw up, you can all watch me die. Probably not going to, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Whisperwood is now a decent credit farming spot, with the credit gear. Caius drops an insane amount, but I can't kill him quickly with a melee character, and I don't want to risk it, because he hits hard. I don't want to be spamming my shields, so... Probably be spamming my shields anyways, if we're being honest, but... Alright. There. That's so insane. And it's got some reach. Oh, yes. I appreciate its existence. Yeah, Spirit Lance is not crap. I love spinning no matter what, too. That is fun. See, I'm not using my shield like crazy anymore either. That's satisfying to me, because I hated having to spam you a lot with the shield. Come on. There you go. Doody 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 doo. That crit was 1700. Did you see that? 1700 crit. This is without my super crit gear. It's just ridiculous. I love it. Lances definitely have some playability now. No, the whole point was that dash is insane. That's what the point was. Okay, everyone can see this, right? That's a broken amount of credit. Something has gone wrong. I have the credit boost. You can see it, right? But look at my credits and tell me that's not broken. Something went wrong. How did that happen? How did that happen? This is irritating me. Stop beeping. Because there's no way they dropped that many credits. There's no way. I don't know. You were here live in the stream. No haxing. I have the credit boost. I have the credit boost on all these things. And I know Whisperwood drops more. I've farmed it for credits already. Never seen it do that. I have not nothing for that. I can't even begin to explain what's going on there. I broke it somehow. I don't know how. Wow. I got nothing for this. I don't know how to explain what's happened here. I don't have anything for that. I'm gonna see if it repeats. Did he just increase? There's no way. No, I've done this already. It didn't increase it that much. There's some sort of bug now that can give you an insane amount of credits. That's what's going on. It's the only thing I can possibly imagine doing what's going on right now. I don't have any words for this. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna fill up this window because I did farm it. I mean, I didn't cheat. And then I'm going to go get more champion medals, I guess, with this nonsense. I'm at a loss for words, guys. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. You know, I'd be stupid not to go through one more time and see if I can repeat the incident. I think that I'd be stupid not to try. Because if it's not repeatable, then it was a one-time glitch, right? We are in science mode right now, guys. Science mode. Where am I going to put those extra ones? I'll just put them in here till I find out if that happens again. This has got to... If it does it again, I'm going to have to say, Sean, you've made farming the helmets easier. Appreciate it, I guess. Wealth medal buying time. Well, let's if this repeats. I will definitely be purchasing some wealth medals. I've done my share of farming in this game. It's not like something doesn't feel right. Please don't be meteor storms. I hate meteor storms in Challenge 3. Okay. Already at a stack. That's fine. That doesn't mean diddly. Okay, did you see that credit boost? Something just happened. It's freaking meteor showers. Why is it always meteor showers? Ah, let's not take dumb damage. Okay, 4,000 credits from the one guy. Okay. I hope you're paying attention to these credit drops, because I will be submitting this video, the timestamp on it, to the bug reports, because this is obviously an error, and this can't stay. This is stupid, guys. This is stupid. It can't even... It's not even necessarily giving me the amounts it's saying, because it's so high. It's just broken. See, and that one's not broken. Is it the treants are broken right now, giving me credits? Wow. Oh, I'm out of mana. That's dangerous. For that reason. Let's not die. That would be a really sad way to end this episode. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. And another 20,000. This is stupid. Sean, you broke it. You broke it, Sean. I don't know what you broke. You did this clearly when you were changing the values of damage and health and stuff in your Whisperwood area. That's what you did. That is the dumbest. Magicite reference, when something from Magicite was mentioned. Large slash? Oh, and the Buster Sword, you mean? The Heaven's Cloud? Or the Mega Slash that I have that doesn't do anything yet. It exists in the game, it just doesn't do anything yet. This is all about the aerial combat, too. I love it. Okay, nothing over here. Just you. Okay, you're done. And I got too many credits to even hold. Oh my god. Yeah. It doesn't do anything yet. Never a Magicite reference and something from Magicite was mentioned? There was a Magicite reference. In your ship, the guy that you purchased the ticket from is a peon holding a pickaxe from Magicite. Oh, not necessarily. It could just be an Easter egg. This has been a running debate. Since I'm going to go buy wealth medals, I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's been a running debate, is what it's been. Okay, if you go to your ship, people say that because this peon exists, the first class from Magicite with a pickaxe, that Old Earth is where Magicite took place. That's not necessarily true. The other overlap I actually own as well, and that's that I have the Overworld helm. We won't know until he actually releases the final boss. That's the trick there. So let's buy wealth medals. Just as many as I can do. And this is, again, all the wealth medals obtained so that we can really see it in real time from one run through Whisperwood with all credit boosting except one, because my weapon doesn't have credit boost. Okay? No credit boost in my weapon. This is ridiculous. Sean, you're going to have to fix this, because this is going to make it too easy to farm those helms, unless you really felt that they should be farming them to try to get golds, in which case this is fine. But that's an insane number of everything. Just, that's ridiculous. You saw how ridiculous that was, I'm hoping. So, anyways, I'm going to store these with the rest of them. And, oh, right, I had extras there, too. I need to clear out. Gosh darn it. That's too many credits. It's too many credits. I can't handle this many credits. Okay, good. Glad that's over. Alright, so I like the amount of credits I have. I'd be a lie if I said I didn't, but I don't think it's intended, and I'm going to post it. Yeah, but Caius doesn't seem like he's Scourge, and he's got that stuff. I think it's a different enemy. We'll only know if he wants to tie the universes together. I wouldn't be unhappy. I loved Magicite. I adore, even now, Magicite. I wish more people played it consistently, anyways, with me. But at the same time, Roguelands is eating more of my time, so have what you will with that. I'm going to re-equip because I clearly don't need gold for a while. My actual things, and we will do one more run through Whisperwood to see if that bug is a Whisperwood bug or my credit boosting bug. Because right now I've got only crit stuff, no credit boost. Yeah, that's what we should do. We should test one time to make sure what we're actually seeing is what we're actually seeing. Okay. Whisperwood, here we go. Last for the day. This is my last sprint through. Let's make sure there's nothing. $2,885 crit. That's what that was. Yeah, 2,885 crit. If I hit a segmented enemy and crit them at all, that's a game over. Just gotta get used to the range, because I'm definitely keeping this weapon as my primary. This is ridiculous. Okay. Scared to look at my credit count, because I suspect that it's still bugged, and that it's a Whisperwood thing. Like, maybe when he was tinkering with the numbers for increasing enemies' health and base stuff for challenge levels. Yeah, okay, so this is no credit gear. Clearly a bug. That's the answer. If you were wondering if it was maybe just intentional with credit boost, you are incorrect. It is a bug. Alright, so he's going to want to hotfix that unless he wants everyone to get all the gold ever over the next week, because I'm not going to be the only one fighting Whisperwood and figuring out that this bug exists and getting all the gold that exists in the universe. Oh, that was beautiful. Can't even pick that up because I'm full. How much is it? Wow. Yeah, well, I'm not trying to farm the gold armor and helms, is the thing. Like, I'm not. I figure I like crafting the ultimate gear more. Just stupid. Alright. Put that back. I will eventually add 3 more mana regens to that. And I might as well check, because I've got about 1 billion credits for monoregen here. Not here. Okay, so that'll be my stream for now, guys. I really appreciate the viewership. I see Xanon have to go. That's cool. I'm going to be doing Isaac later tonight. Actually, I'll do Isaac right now. I can play an Isaac stream. Which new NPCs never spawn? The ones in the Molten Crag or something? What new NPCs are you talking about? I'm confused. The ones from, if you're talking about Molten Crag, Bifrost and stuff, they appear plenty. They just don't appear all the time. That's all. Thank you for following me, by the way, in Tasco. I appreciate it. Oh, this is ridiculous. At least there's a place to put your spare credits now. I used to just have stacks of them for no reason. Alright. I see them. I've never seen... I get them plenty. I've not had to reset the game to see them multiple times, so they're just not common. That's the gist of that. So, anyways, that's going to be it for this run for the day. I am very happy with the changes to the spheres. I feel like using lances can be really rewarding now. Very different, but very rewarding. So thank you, Tasco and Xanon, for joining me today, and thank you anybody else who watched this video. I hope you get something out of it. I'll be definitely letting Sean know ASAP about the 2 bugs I found, or at least maybe one's a patch notes error, because Devil's Bane's currently not working off magic, and credits are dropping at an enormous rate from Whisperwood. Is it working for you in Tasco? Just so I know, because I assume you're doing it now, or yeah, I'm assuming you're doing it now. The Whisperwood, is it? Are you getting the same amount of credits from Whisperwood? Are you playing that now? Well, I don't know. Either way, the error exists. Did you just hotfix it like just this second while I was playing? Because I've already got the hotfix, I think. I can find that out real fast. View all news. No, the hotfix just had a race selecting bug fix and emblem forging a champion badge into a pink square bug? Weird. Anyways, thank you everybody so much for watching. I will be back with Isaac, Z Question, Lurie Elakari signing off.